Good morning guys, welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming. If you wonder why I'm sounding a bit croaky and a bit Dalek and Cyberman-esque, it is because I'm stuffed up with a cold, which is not really what you want. It's one of those things where it's the autumn season in the real world and all the children have gone back to school and they all come back with seasonal flu bugs. Yay! So despite all the social distancing measures and crap that the schools like to tell us they've put in, the flu virus, the common cold, spreads around school like wildfire and comes home and everybody's full of snot and cold. Just imagine what would happen if you've got a COVID kid coming into school. Yeah, that could get very bad. So this is why I sound really croaky and really weird. But I'm going to get on with my videos and I'm going to just go through stuff with you guys and have a look at the summer season for Series 27. So let's go. For the series completion, 50% gets you the Renault Megane RS18 and 80% gets you the ATS GT, which I think everybody's got about 50 of at the moment. Onto the seasonal completion, 50% gets you the Rimac Concept 2 and 80% gets you the Apollo Intensa, which is actually a really nice car. The photo challenge, friends in high places. Take a photo of your car with another player or driver at the Glen Rannoch mast. Okay, cool. But where is this mast? It's, well, in Glen Rannoch as it happens, but it's actually really high up and you can actually get some really good pictures there. You can see on the map, I've marked this up and it's next to the barn find, so the arrow is actually where I've parked up for this, and this is right next to the mast. And because it's really high up, I wouldn't really expect to be seeing any driver cars up there anytime soon. So I think it's going to be a case of drop down and hopefully you can find some real world players to be in the photo with you, because certainly you'll struggle with the driver cars. I've taken a couple of pictures up there already. This is not for the challenge. I took these a few days ago after I saw the stream, and yeah, it's got some good views, but unfortunately I don't think a car, for example, on the road down below will actually register, so it will be a case of just waiting and hoping that you can actually get a real world player up there also trying to complete the challenge. So this is probably one of the more difficult ones that we've had, purely because it does rely on other people to be at the location. But weekly Forzathon, Abarthathon, own and drive any Abarth manufactured car, show off your tinkering skill set and soup up your Abarth car to reach a top speed of 125, which isn't a problem. I'll provide you a tune for this. Get 9 stars from danger signs. Okay, that's not the hardest thing to do, although it is a bit repetitive. And finally, win 2 street scene races using your hidden gem. So basically you have to win 2 street scene events. I've got S1 Forzathon for this, and pop in my share code up there now, and this will get you past 125 without any real problems. It's not the fastest in the world because I don't think you can actually soup up a Bath car to actually be super, but it'll certainly do 125 and you can push about 150 out of this tune. So just in case, drop to a motorway and go for a bit of a run and you'll pass 150, hit the challenge quite easily. In fact, for the danger sign, the rail yard ramp is a pretty good one. You're not going to get 3 stars on this, so if you think you are, it's not going to happen. You'll be able to get 2 stars on this one, but you just need to have a decent run up and try not to get slowed down too much. But you can get 2 stars, which means that you're going to end up having to do this about 5 times because you're never going to get 3 stars. For the trial, you've got Super Trooper, and the reward for this is the McLaren 720S Spider. Summer Games gets you the Toyota MR2 89, and you've got a Showcase Remix Motocross Purposes, where you're in an off-road buggy, that be Slate Quarry racing motorbikes. Super Trooper. This is the seasonal trial, S1 class and modern supercars, and what you'll need for this is the BMW i8, the hybrid BMW. Very nice car, recently ceased production, and I've got a nice S1 tune on, which I've got up here. Pop the share code up, so it's easy enough to upgrade the i8 that you already have, so that will sort you out for this event. For the Summer Games, it's a B-class requirement and any car from the 1980s, and that's located at Bamburgh Castle. So a B-class car from the 1980s. There's only sort of one thing I want to have a look at on this one. Let's go and get some proper classic rally going on. I've decided to go for the Lancia Delta S4 in 1986. This is one of the most iconic rally cars around, and I've got the share code up here, and basically have a bit of fun around Bamburgh Castle, around the beach with it. You don't actually have to win this stuff, so even though it's a pretty respectable tune, you can just have a mess about. Motocross Purposes. This is a Showcase Remix. It's been in the game before, and you're at the Slate Quarry and you're racing motorbikes in a off-road buggy. I'll put some footage up here of last time it was in the game. It's a bit low resolution because when you download videos from YouTube, from your Creator Studio, it does download them in really low resolution. They're really bad quality, and they're far worse than what you see if you're just watching them on the channel. But I haven't jumped ahead with any of this stuff this season, and I'm not really going to, because I want to change how I put some of my content together with the events, and I'm not actually jumping ahead. I'm just going to do it when it actually does go live. PR Stunts, Rannoch Shelf, Greendale and Ambleside Approach. So that is a danger sign, a speed trap and a speed zone. I've put a video together going through how to complete the Rannoch Shelf jump, and I'll link that in the description with this video. But for these, I've gone for the tried and tested Mosler. I always go for Mosler. This is quite easily one of the best PR stunt cars in the game. I've got the X-Class tune on it, and I've got the share code up there on the screen, and it absolutely just rocks. It's brilliant. So this will take care of the PR stunts without too many issues. For Rannoch Shelf, the season objective is 171 metres, and my personal best at 188, so it's not too bad, but 171 metres for this, and it's a fairly straightforward jump. You just need to get a decent run up on it and try not to spin it off too much on the corners. And with this, you can just come down and take the corner, and as soon as you get onto a straight, just put your foot down. Try and get about 150 or so as you go off there. And I've landed a bit dubiously, but I've hit 183 mile an hour on that one, which has more than completed it. Greendale, 200 mile an hour through the speed camera. That's, again, on a nice straight, so it is just a case of being a bit mindful of corners and just getting your foot down and blast it through. I've recorded these in the current season, so this is done in Series 26 Spring. That's why it doesn't come up with seasonal rewards for this one, but it'll all work the same. There's no big difference in conditions. The only time you see that is if you're in winter but it is just a case of get your foot down and try not to hit too much stuff as you go along. And through the camera, 219.06, that has absolutely had it brilliant. Ambleside approach, 71 mile an hour is the target, which is 1 mile an hour above the 3 stars. And this one is a bit more tricky. Problem you've got is you can never really get up too much speed on any straights, but it can be done. I've personal bested it in winter time with the Mosler at 76.7, so 71 is definitely doable. It just takes just a little bit of care. And as you make your way off, you can come up here, you see the cameras, but you have to slow down straight away to take the corners, otherwise you'll be off. Got a bit of a straight, get a bit of speed up, but then you've got to put the brakes down and make sure you don't spin off going around there. And then it's just a case of put a bit more speed on, slow it down a bit into the final corner, and then just get your foot down, and hopefully you're on the right side of 71 mile an hour, which I was on that one. So that is complete. For the seasonal championships, you've got Nissan Cup for the 64 Nissan 370Z, Rally Monsters Incorporated for the Ford Fiesta RS, and as Snug as a Buggy for the Regal Wave Emote. For the Nissan Cup, it's a B-Class 700 specification, manufacturer Nissan, obviously, and for that one you get the Nissan 370Z drift car, which is actually looking pretty good. And this event is made up of three separate races, which you will have to win on highly skilled difficulty in order to win the car. These are the Horizon Festival Sprint, the Ambleside Sprint, and the Broadway Village Circuit. So those are those three races which you'll need to complete. For this one, I've gone for the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec from 1997 edition. I've got a tune on, and the share code is up on the screen now, so just pop that into the find share code field and you'll be able to get it. Next up, Rally Monsters Incorporated, A-Class Rally Monsters cars, so excellent. This event gets you the Ford Fiesta RS and is a dirt racing series event. It is made up of 3 races: Holyrood Park Trail, Broadway Village Scramble, and Cotswolds Road Rally Trial. Complete these on highly skilled and grab yourself a nice Ford Fiesta RS rally car. Brilliant. For this event, I've gone for the Subaru, the WRX STI VT1, and I've got the share code for this up there, and this will work really nicely for this event. So grab this tune, go in, give it a blast, and walk away with a shiny new Ford Fiesta. As Snug as a Buggy dirt racing series for the Regal Wave Emote. I know, I can feel the enthusiasm coming right through the screen at me, but this is what you've got, and it's an A-Class event and it consists of 3 races. You've got Mortimer Garden Scramble, Glenrannoch Trail, and Greendale Foothills Scramble. For this, I've decided to go for the X-Ray John Cooper Works Buggy from Mini. I've got the A-Class tune on there. Share code is up on the screen now, so grab that, soup up this Mini and have a blast around. So that is it for the summer playlist. So that's a walkthrough of what the events are, what tunes you'll need, and what you'll get in return for completing the stuff. So what you want to do is grab the tunes, have a blast, have some fun, and pick yourself up some nice shiny new cars along the way. Apologies for being a bit croaky and a bit but it's just how I am at the moment. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, take it easy and happy driving.